Hey guys, it's Late Boy Scout back at BladeHQ again. Mark, thanks for having me once again.
Yeah, love to have you.
Sure appreciate it. It's fun to get together and do these kind of collaborative videos, of course. And today, what we're going to be collaborating on and showing you are the wide variety of Lightning OTFs available. Now, some of these, depending on when I launch this video, will or will not be available on the BladeHQ website. Guys, please keep that in mind. But we just want to kind of, as an overall, sort of overview here, explain to you why we think these knives are so cool and why we think they're such a great value.
Yeah. Try to keep them in stock. We got a ton of new colors in, so just check our website.
Cool. All right, well, let's get into it and show you some of these knives. All right, I want to start off by showing you the one that I've been carrying for the last, gosh, I don't know how long I've had this. I don't carry it every day by any means, but I've had this one for, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe more. And I do carry it periodically. And I have put it through just about every EDC task there is to put a knife through. I don't think I've carved any wood with this. I don't know that I want to, but I have done quite a lot of work with it. So I can talk about the blade, the edge retention on it, which is decent. I'm going to say that it's somewhere below 8CR13 MOV, but not far below. It will dull kind of rapidly, but again, it sharpens readily, very easily. And
I think it holds a good edge too. Yeah, I've cut myself on these, and it bites good.
Oh yeah, it takes a wicked edge.
Yeah.
It gets very, very sharp. So I mean, shaving sharp easily. So that's a great utility edge and just an outstandingly useful knife. And that's one point I want to hit on right now while I'm thinking about it. Some folks look at these Lightning OTFs and they think, man, this stuff is swap meet crap. What do you think about that?
I think they are probably the most affordable, highest quality OTF you can get for the price.
Okay.
That's out there, in my opinion. I know a ton of guys that carry these. They're super popular. If you want an OTF, this is a great one to get. I mean, otherwise you're really bumping up into the couple $100 range.
Yeah.
So,
and when we talk about that range, we're talking about some good Benchmades, some Microtechs, and other what are known as really high quality OTFs out there. Mm-hmm. And yes, you are getting better quality, absolutely. Better quality construction, better quality materials. There's no doubt about it. And that's probably worth the extra money. But for most of us who just want the utility and convenience of a cool OTF, and also the cool factor, the fun factor, I mean, what's funner than that, right? That's awesome. I love it.
And that's what you'll end up doing. Once you get one of these, you will end up doing that.
Right. I mean, so the question is, do you want a $250 toy or do you want a $30, $40 toy? Mm-hmm. If you're thinking of it for that reason alone. But I don't think of it for that reason alone. And again, I don't think this stuff is really swap meet crap. I think it's pretty decent, a pretty decent OTF actually. And like we said, there's a whole range of colors here. This is like an acid green, a nice royal blue, a red. Looks like a silver right here, a black with a black blade on it. We've got a nice yellow one with a black blade.
Also comes with satin.
Yeah, black and satin blades on a lot of these. This is kind of a cool gray one. I actually like that quite a lot. It's almost a greenish hue, but it's pretty much, I don't know, kind of a charcoal neutral gray. I like it. It's nice. And then we've also got a white, which also comes, I think, in a satin blade, a bright white. It's very cool. Do you guys carry a pink one? Have you ever seen a pink one? You probably did at one time.
Seems like we have the rainbow. So again, check our website for availability as far as colors, blade, finish, and
absolutely. There's a camo right there, and then lastly, what looks like kind of a tan. Okay, very nice, very cool, guys. And some of these, I'll admit, the pocket clip might kind of slip side to side on that. So when you get them in hand, you might need to tighten that down a little bit. I'll also point out that I think it was this one right here. If you listen, I don't know if you can hear this. Let's put it in the microphone. So that's got a little bit of a resonant sound to it, where the spring is really kind of resonating in there. And they don't all do that. That one doesn't so much. So what you get is a little bit of variety of quality sometimes with these. But again, I don't think that it's to the level of a swap meet piece of junk. No,
not at all.
I think it's actually still a very functional, very usable knife. And again, that goes back to sort of the utility and the EDC tasks that I put mine through. Guys, the convenience of this is just outstanding. I was doing some work around the house. I was just telling Mark about this, that I found this to be a more convenient knife than many others that I might have had with me. Simply due to the fact that to deploy that, it's simply a matter of pressing that forward. It comes straight out, ready to use. Pulling it back, straight back, ready to put away. Yeah, it's safe. It stays there.
Trigger.
Yeah, yeah. It stays back there. It stays out when you push it out. Stays back when you pull it back, and that's added safety in so many ways. There's no potential for you to accidentally push it close on your fingers if you're folding it. It's just, I think that the chance of injuring yourself as the one operating this knife is far, far lower with an OTF like this. And some people will worry about that potentially, springing open while it's in your pocket. Do you see that as a potential danger?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things that help. One, you'll notice that when you press it, there's a lot of play, so you have to be very deliberate right at the end to hit it. So that's kind of a built-in safety feature. And then the other one is, they don't fire per se. I mean, if they hit, they're going to close, and then you can re-engage it to be able to pull it back. So if, on the really rare exception it was a deploy, it's not going to shoot all the way out like into something. It's going to stop as soon as it hits something.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in fact, we could probably demonstrate that with a piece of paper. Would you mind bringing that over here real quick? Let me just show you. This is a little spec sheet that we've been working off of. Here's a piece of paper. All right, you can see how thin that is. It is one slice of paper. And if we put the knife right up to it and deploy it, here's what you get.
Paper.
That's how far it went. Look, that's how far it went. It didn't even go all the way through the paper. And that, look, that disconnected the blade. A piece of paper did that. So if you're worried about this accidentally firing off into your leg or something like that, just don't worry about it. It's not going to happen. It takes a lot of deliberate motion to get that to fire, and it will stop and get off the track very easily from almost any resistance at all. So really far less dangerous than people make it out to be. And I have friends that when I show them this, they say that can't possibly be legal. It's legal in a lot of places.
Yeah, my thing is, if you're in a state where it is legal, man, you should definitely have one of these. Like I said, they're fun, they're very practical, and for the price, it's really hard to beat.
You can't really beat it. I think that I'm absolutely converted to the idea of an OTF. I think that they are just undeniably practical for just utility applications. And a lot of guys out there will talk about maybe the tactical applications of something like that. And I don't deny that there may be some applications for something like this, but I'm more concerned with utility. And folks here at BladeHQ, we like to talk about the utility of knives because that's really what most of us use them for. And a nice OTF, even a cheap OTF, has such excellent utility to it. And man, I just love these Lightning OTFs. If you haven't picked one up yet, BladeHQ has a great selection. You ought to stop by their website and see what you can pick up. The prices are very good on these. They are absolutely worth it for the money. Tons of fun, tons of utility. I highly recommend the Lightning OTF. Any last words, Mark?
Yeah, if you're in the area, come by the store, try one out.
Awesome. Guys, thanks very much for watching. Mark, thank you very much again for inviting me over and allowing me to visit the store. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you later.
Take care.
Thumb ramp, which also acts as a wave feature. So when you pull that out of your pocket, that wave will catch on the corner of your pocket and sort of deploy the blade as you pull it out.
And that's really important.